Hey guys, John here. First time seeing the all-new Sequoia 1794 edition. Let's check it out. So new for 2025, Toyota has finally put the 1794 package onto the new Sequoia. And the reason for that is because this truck is made at the same plant that the Tundra is in San Antonio, Texas, on a ranch that was established back in 1794. So ranch, Texas, what can we expect? Well, a kind of westernized version of an interior inside of this. This particular one is a saddle brown interior, but a quick look at the outside before we head on in, we notice that there is a lot of chrome on this one. That is a theme kind of with the 1794 edition, a little bit flashy, a little bit of chrome, about the same as the Capstone grade that we see over here, but we definitely don't get the big old wheels on this one. The price, it's gonna shock you guys. We are upwards of $87,000, over 90 grand once it's all said and done. The reason though is because this has a whole bunch of options on it. It has the HUD, it has the suspension, the air suspension. We have $1,000 for the running boards, tow tech package, all of this stuff. It even has a TRD skid plate, which we can't really see because this thing just has a massive air dam down at the bottom. But the design of the Sequoia, I think that Toyota really did knock it out of the park. Let's go ahead and go on into the inside of this 1794 edition. So when we open the door, those $1,000 steps are always going to greet you to let you on in. Now, people wanted this as a package when essentially this is a copy interior of the Tundra, right? People wanted the 1794, which it's finally here. And honestly, it actually looks pretty good on the Sequoia. It doesn't look overdone at all. We have this saddle brown seats, the captain's chairs, even our seats in the back follow it as well. It's actual leather, which is nice too. Heated and ventilated up front, and I believe the back too. We'll check it out when we get in there. 14-inch screen, 12.3-inch screen, the nice new modern Toyota steering wheel, which everything on this is perfectly laid out for our volume control, seat, and all of our stuff here to do stuff on our infotainment gauge. The doors, I like the wood grain too. That kind of comes in with the 1794. So it's very westernized. You know, you got the wood grain, you got the leather and stuff right here. Even down to the floor mats. There's kind of like these little bullet casings. Like if you looked at the end of a bullet, like what the hammer hits and stuff, it kind of looks like that to me on these floor mats. These floor mats definitely don't give you that good of a coverage. Definitely check out Last Fit for that stuff. But you have the 1794 edition right there on the floor mats. Fully adjustable seats too. It looks like this leg extender works, and fully automatic seats, obviously, I would hope, for a $87,000 vehicle. But as we come on into the inside of it, Toyota is getting better with these vehicles. The center console does not rattle. This is a 2025, so Toyota has had their time, hopefully, to make these interiors nice. The Sequoia also comes with acoustic glass on all trim levels. So that is a thing that you can only get on the Capstone edition Tundra, whereas the Sequoia, a bit quieter of an interior. Got some leather right here up on the dash. Of course, we have that HUD too to display stuff onto our screen. Little shelf back here. I do wish that Toyota added a whole nother shelf right here for the passenger, or like every other OEM brand does. There's like a little button right here for just more storage right there to make it like a perfect road trip vehicle. We have the digital rear view mirror. If you press this, let's say you have some stuff in the back that's kind of blocking your space. Maybe it's kids or storage or luggage or whatever. You have a digital mirror right here that's actually pretty good, high quality. Now down below, we have the heated and ventilated seats. And also with this model, I'm not sure if we have keys in them. We got keys, we got power. They come with massaging seats now, which is very, very cool, especially in this price range. We get massaging seats on the Platinum grade 1794 and also Capstone Sequoia. 3-zone climate control too. Oh, I think I have to set all this up. I don't want to set it all up. Sure, continue. Oh, crap, set up later. Set up later. No, set up later. So to get into the massaging seats, unfortunately, it's not just like a quick button. You have to press car, you have to click seat controls, you have to click massage, which is the only thing anyways that you're going to the seat controls for. Now I have to press driver, and now these are all of the things that I could do. So you could do upper body. Ooh, it started right away. We may turn on the heated seats and sit in here for a little bit. but this is gonna be perfect like for road tripping and stuff, you know, to just sit in it, turn on the heated seats, turn on those massaging seats as well. Very, very cool feature that they finally added for an upper trim Sequoia. Bunch of wood grain still here too. It is fake wood grain, but it is a nice kind of feature and look to it. It even continues right up to here on the center console, and then just all the nice trim bits and stuff too. You got leather right here. So I mean, there is decent quality materials where you expect it. I just wish that parts like right here weren't plastic as well on the car. And now we can actually see that digital rear view mirror come into play here. All LED lights, full panoramic moonroof standard. And then this one is not like a TRD version of it, but I believe you can get a TRD version of the Sequoia, and you would get a multi-terrain select and also the crawl control. And then one of these buttons would go away, so you could actually have a rear locker in your Sequoia. So as we go on into the back, it is captain's chairs right back here. Of course, we're at $90,000 almost, so you have the haters and the peasant blockers in it too, which is pretty nice. Soft touch all right here on the doors, which is very welcome, and the wood grain does continue to the back as well. And then we do have heated and ventilated back here. So it's ventilated and heated seats, and of course it's a 3-zone climate control. So the rear occupants can have their own set temperature, your passenger could have their own set temperature, and then you as the driver could have your own set temperature too. But I do enjoy the captain's chairs in the Sequoia. These first 2 rows in the Sequoia is honestly money, dude. It is so good. There's so much room here. It only sucks like as you go into the back. To enter the back, you have to tumble these seats forward. They don't slide, unfortunately. So if you have a kid with like a car seat right here, they're gonna have to go through the middle to get to the back, because you can't like slide this forward to access the back. So I think for a family SUV from Toyota, that's a little bit of a miss. And then the cargo space back here, you know, it is a full-size SUV, but it's nowhere near the size of like a Suburban. They do slide, which is cool. So you could bring them forward to give you a little bit more cargo space in the back. And they do fold somewhat down. So we will look at the cargo space real quick before I fold those seats down. Automatic hatch. Sequoia does lose the roll down window that it had for the first and second generation, but you can pop open the back glass like this, just open it on up, and then of course it's an automatic hatch too for groceries. And there's also a kick sensor down at the bottom too. But we can see the difference in storage space. So if you slide the seat forward, you have probably another 8 inches or so of storage. And then of course we have to, it's over here on this side, we'll press the left seat, and it's automatic, which is nice. The Lexus LX, you have to press and hold the button for the seats to go down. But since this is a standard hybrid, the battery pack sits underneath. So you do not get the chance at all for a kind of load flat floor, except for this cool little trick shelf thing that Sequoias have. So down here, there's this little shelf, and you can pull it out. So you could take the shelf, pull it out, and then basically have your own kind of storage. And then you could set it on the sides here and then kind of have your own shelf and I guess flat space for the Sequoia. So this was kind of Toyota's fix to this kind of bad cargo area design, honestly. So we do get a flat floor now here, but the range of motion to pick something up from the ground to kind of put it up here. So we're talking probably anywhere from 3 to 4 feet from the ground to lift it up to get onto your flat area. But the cool thing is too, is that it's fully adjustable. So if you wanted the shelf higher, you could set it higher. If you wanted it lower, you could set it lower. And you could also separate stuff. So if you take this to like Sam's Club or Costco, you could put your cold stuff down here on the plastic and then put everything else up top. And comparing it to the Capstone over here, obviously we get bigger 22-inch wheels, and a lot of the stuff that we had to kind of option on that Sequoia, like the running boards and everything, is standard on the Capstone. So pricing wise, these two are pretty close to each other. And then even as you come on into the interior of this one, it's semi-aniline leather versus actual leather, and versus regular leather. And then we still do have kind of that same wood grain, but now we're going to more of kind of a creamy color interior with black right here, which is nice, and then white right here in the seats. Also massaging, also heated and ventilated, and then pretty much in the back, you know, it's the same. So the Capstone is nice on the Sequoia, But really, the Platinum in 1794, especially with the acoustic glass 2 that's standard with it, they're pretty much the same vehicle and pretty dang close. Let's look at the price of this one real fast. This one's actually cheaper, bro. $86,000. Again, because everything came standard with it, but a base price of 83, whereas that one's base price is 80. So that was a quick look at the 1794 edition Sequoia. I actually honestly really like the interior of this one. The Platinum grade for me is like the best one to get for this new generation of both Tundra and Sequoia. I just like the exterior. I like the interior a bit more, the all kind of blacked out blue ambient lighting, which this one also does have blue, but it doesn't fit perfectly with the saddle brown interior. So what do you guys think of the Sequoia 1794? It is finally here on this platform. Let me know down in the comment section, and I will catch you all in the next one. All right, see you later.